Okay, so this is the Figma for the Mentors Tower mobile app. This is the onboarding page. So welcome page where we're introducing Mentors Tower. So there are 3 pages here. Like you can see onboarding 1, onboarding 2, and onboarding 3. So we can change the different illustrations or images used there and add some text, basically highlighting the benefits of the app and the amazing features that people will get to enjoy when they join the program. This is the onboarding welcome page where we're using onboarding 1, onboarding 2, and onboarding 3. So we can change the different illustrations or images used there and add some text, basically highlighting the benefits of the app. Yeah, so once people are trying to log on and make this bigger screen. Now when we move to the next screen, what then pops up is the sign up page. People are requested to add their names, their phone numbers, and create a password. They can either choose to sign up with Google, a Google account, or just straight email account. Or if they already have an account, they can choose to log in. Now here is the modification we added. So people can either log into the mobile app either as a mentor or as a mentee. So mentors are those ones who are like the faculty, the instructors, the ones who create content that people can learn from, while mentees are those who learn from them. So you can either, if you're going as a mentor, that's where you click, and then if you're going as a mentee, so you'll be, both people who are signing up will be required to choose or select their areas of interest. So like topics they talk about or that are within their they want to mentor people on. That's what this page is for, selecting those interests. And so we're going to go through the mentees sign up. This is the same thing like the other one, but for mentees now. And then the login page. If you forgot your password, it will be sent to you via email, and then you land on the dashboard. So once you land on the dashboard, this is the first thing that you're going to see. The community, my mentors, my courses, groups, job boards, and the libraries for resources. And then underneath, you have events that have been earlier scheduled, or phone calls or phone meetings that have been earlier scheduled. When you click on the community tab, it will open up to a page that looks like a social networking platform like Facebook, where anyone, whether they are mentors or whether they are mentees, they can make a post, and then people can engage with the post, like, comments, share it, and all of that. So that's what the community is for creating that sense of engagement. And then you have also have notifications like you have on Facebook. People that commented, like if you're following people, if you have friends or interests that you have clicked in the beginning, you can see notifications from your interests. And then if you come back to the home page, you can click on the bio, like the person's profile, and then these arrows mean that if you click on it, something else, pops up, which is shown on the very next page. So the details tab has your a short description of your bio, your date of birth, like a personal details that you want to share, and then open hours and all of those things go on to describe all the things that you really want to share with people. And then so as much information able to be shared on the platform. Now we move on to the products or my courses. And so each course will have, no, this is the product, the page for my mentors. So this is like a directory of all the mentors, their names, their title, and then a description about them, and possibly reviews, people who have either spoken to them on the mentor star platform, and then they can leave reviews for mentors. Okay, there's also a search tab that you can search for either people or content that you want to read. Going back to the dashboard, we then talk about, yeah, this is the bio. We have mentioned this before. Yeah. Sorry, some pages are repeating to be cleaned out. Then we go to the courses. Courses are showcased with their thumbnails, title, the course description, and then reviews as well. So people can see what other people have said about each of these courses. Now, the calendar or scheduling button is to be able to schedule or either phone calls with the mentors on the platform, or to schedule chat discussions with anyone on the group. And so if people come back to the community, they are able to engage with other people on the community. Job boards listing, it's very straightforward. There is the title of the job, the vacancy, there is a job listing, or liking it, favoriting it, so people can, and then you can also know how many people have applied, for whatever job. So, but I think this job listing is going to be a later feature, but we've just added it to the design just so that it has everything we have talked about, creating. And so for those who should be under mentors, so mentors should be the ones who are able to upload jobs so that mentees or other users can then see it. That's the community, these are my mentors. So mentors that you have engaged with and you have connected with, you have them under a specific list called my mentors. And then there is the chat function, which is enabled for voice calls. Is also able to share files, media files, with anyone who is on the chat platform with you. Mentorship was okay. So the courses and how it's going to be represented on the course page. Now, when you click a particular course, the description page opens up to what you can see here on the dashboard. How many lessons there are, how many have enrolled, how many have been certified and graduated. All the information that people need to, get the course together. That's what is here. And then there'll be a review pass as well that will be possible. Then you also have your events, cancelled events or events that you had skipped or missed out on. Now, the choosing events in this case mean calls between a mentee and a mentor. So we will need to just decide how many calls are free and then when to peg it so that we don't leave access open for everyone like that. Yeah, so this is the master session, event sessions and all of that. This is also supposed to be under the mentors flow, where they are able to create a meeting with mentees. So they can either create it with Zoom or they can create it with Google Meet, and they can have their meeting, on those platforms. This is another course description. Mark as completion. So this is for after they've taken the course, they will need to mark as completion so that we will know that okay, we have gone through, this course. Yes, I think overall this is how far we have gone. Okay, so the courses have quizzes that will be uploaded. So when your team gives us the content will be uploaded, and then a certificate will be given to whoever successfully completes, the course that they had signed up for. So this is pretty much how far we have gone. We have this list of mentors. This is the chat function, job boards. You can withdraw from a class, from submitting a job. You can withdraw and go somewhere else. So when you come to the community, you're able to create groups or see recommended groups to join. That is that. Yeah. So it's slightly different for mentors. So let me just finish this particular one before I go to the mentors. Physical bio. I think this is now. Yeah, so mentors bio. When they land on the dashboard, it then takes them to doing things that only them as mentors have the access to. So mentors will be given the opportunity to, create their own posts, adjust things for their best use, and then set up meetings from their back end. Set up meetings from their back end. This is the address, full address. This is for mentors view. And yeah. So we would just like to know what your feedback is for us and how we can best continue to optimize this, at least for now, so that we can be able to make a headway and at least get it off the ground. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.